Hi, it's Michelle here to just talk to you a little bit about why support groups are so vital for your success in fitness and also other things. But in general, we all know that having a good area that we can go to for resources, ask questions, get knowledge, glean insight is a very helpful thing. But as far as fitness, sometimes it's kind of a personal journey, and holding yourself accountable to a group is it's an increasingly difficult thing to get people to do. I've had support groups for the last 12 years, I'm guessing, as far as for fitness is concerned. And I've noticed a trend where there's less and less participation. I'm thinking that some of this is just due to being busy, having like ADD about what you're doing online, and you just kind of forget because you get sucked into doing something else. Or it's just to do with the fact that fitness is very personal. And a lot of the groups that we have nowadays, they're Facebook, so they're connected to our personal life, and people can see what we're doing in our real life versus just having a little private area. So the point that I'm trying to make is that if you allow yourself to be a little vulnerable and step out there and realize that a good support group is going to support you whether you're succeeding or whether you're failing, whether you're starting over again for the umpteenth time. I mean, that happens to so many of us. The key thing is to let yourself be a little vulnerable and get out there and put yourself out there so that you can actually gain some synergy from that. When you see others posting their workouts, and when you see others posting their struggles and posting maybe what they're eating or how they failed this week and that they're really on fire next week, you really find that there's a synergy in that because you feel like you're not alone. And synergy leads to momentum. Say for instance, if you are the only person in the world that works out, right? You're going to be looked at as a weirdo and somebody that's odd and like, what the heck are they doing? And oftentimes that's what we feel like. We feel like we're the only person in the world trying to take care of our health because, our friends, we don't see them, doing anything about it. We get poo-pooed by our family when we take time away from them for our exercise or to go, cooking something that's healthier, prep our meals. A lot of them just don't understand that it's very important to you. And whereas in a support group, we're all trying to accomplish those same goals. So why not, dig in, let yourself be vulnerable, let yourself gain some friendships. I mean, I have some of the best friends that I've ever met because of a support group like we have in Team BuffMother. And it's just amazing to me that fewer people use this resource. So a key thing to think about when you're actually in a group is, and when you want to be active and you want it to produce some good information and good results for you, you only get what you give. If you're just the person that only reads and never participates, you don't get it back. You don't get it coming back to you, if that makes sense. You need to put it out there. You put some energy in. It's like planting a seed. You plant a seed with a comment. You plant a seed with a post. You plant a seed with just posting a picture. You plant a seed of energy out there in the world, and it comes back to you. And also, really making sure that you on purpose give some energy out to other people. If you're, only reading posts and maybe only clicking like, that's not, anything that is personal. Nobody really, we care that people like our stuff, right? We care if people comment. I don't understand why, oftentimes there'll be hundreds of posts on a group site and nobody's commenting. It doesn't make sense to me, especially when there's thousands of members in a group. So, I understand it when there's a smaller amount, but even then, a small group should be tighter knit, and we should actually really dig in and become friends with each other.